2018, my entire life changed in the best way imaginable. It was just my mom, brother, and I living in our first ever home. My mom was pregnant with her third and final child, and I was in my last year of middle school. It's safe to say I was less than excited about this baby on the way. I was perfectly content with our three-person family, which we had worked so hard to make work, and was not exactly open to changing it. Looking back, I can't believe how selfish I was. As my mom's due date grew closer and closer, I started to dread the endless cries and messes more and more. Little did I know how wrong I was to feel this way, and in how many ways I would be proved wrong in the upcoming months. In the summer of 2019, the time following my baby brother Ezra's birth, I was at my best. As I said before, I was not too excited, but of course he was still born, and I was sitting in my 8th grade science class when all of a sudden my teacher got a call saying that I had a town pass to the hospital because my baby brother was born. All of a sudden, all the excitement that I failed to feel before hit me like a wall of bricks. I rushed up from my chair, raced to grab my things, and out of the school's front doors. My grandpa was in his truck waiting for me with the biggest smile on his face. We went to the hospital where my grandma and other little brother Silas were also waiting for us with huge smiles on their faces as well. After what felt like waiting for an eternity in the waiting room, we were finally able to see my mom and new baby brother. As soon as we stepped foot into the room, Silas and I both burst out into tears. He was the cutest baby we had ever seen, and not in the cliche way. I know everyone thinks their brother's cute, but he's actually cute. We stayed for as long as our grandparents would let us before they made us leave to let my mom rest more. The next day, when my mom brought Ezra home, she let Silas and I stay home to hang out with him, and probably to get a little nap in. We were more than thrilled. Even though Ezra did nothing all day, we still had the most fun watching him sleep and watching his little eyes wander all over the room, even with his blurry vision. Once he was about a couple weeks old, I noticed my mom doing everything around the house and also for me and my brothers. I decided to start helping out as much as I could by doing the dishes, picking up my brother's toys, and vacuuming as much as I could. I was happy to help out where I could, knowing how much my mom was sacrificing for us. After a while, Silas noticed me helping and wanted to help too. We created a system where I would do something one day, he would do something another, so on and so forth. We did everything we could to help better everything for my mom. In the end, it helped build our relationship with her. She loved seeing the way we acted with Ezra and the way we helped around the house. She was more than grateful for our help and showed us in every way she could think. As the snow started to melt and the days became longer, our favorite time of year was right around the corner. We could not wait to spend it with Ezra. We watched him walk and talk more and were so excited to see what summer would bring. He always wanted to be outside, and for the first couple weeks of the bad snow, he would run out with his cold feet when none of us were paying attention right into the snow, and one of us would have to go bounding after him before his little feet got too cold. Every day it was something new, but we brought him inside to show him all the fun things that we could do once the snow had melted. We read stories about playing in the sun, swimming by the lake, and jumping on trampolines. Since it was still too cold, he looked forward to these stories and watching his favorite shows with his favorite characters doing the things we talked about doing with him. As summer finally came, he was walking and talking like you would not believe. Silas and I looked forward to taking him on walks every day, always making sure to stop at the park on the way home. Ezra's favorite thing in the summer was to find ice cream, so we would go on a hunt every single day, whether that meant going to the gas station, our own freezer for some ice cream, or Ezra's personal favorite, the ice cream truck. Looking back, that was definitely the best summer for everyone. My mom spent a lot more time with us, and as a result, we were able to do a lot more fun things. Since she spent more time with us, we were able to take more bike rides and go to more water parks than ever before. She was more than grateful for Silas and I's help around the house and with the baby. After my baby brother was born, I got something like a wake-up call. I wanted to be a role model and good example for my little brothers. I learned and sacrificed a lot that summer. I learned how to take care of a baby, be more patient and understanding, and help out with my mom more. Not only did I sacrifice my time with my friends, but I also sacrificed my time alone and my own fun activities in order to entertain a baby. Not only did I learn about myself that summer, I learned a lot about my mom and the things that she did for us all the time and every day. I'm thankful for this experience and how it shaped me as a person, and I could not be more grateful for the brothers that I have. They've done everything to push me into becoming the better version of myself, and I'm so happy for that. Ezra becoming my baby brother was one of the biggest things pushing me to become a better person, sister, and daughter, not only for myself, but everyone else too. In those few short months, I learned a lot about myself and my family, and I could not be more grateful. I'm Liliana Copland, and this is a time when I was at my